Arena Championship Series 3 starts off with the racing competition with Kurt Kramer and Hotsy. And I'm forgetting my hammer. Great. Bad start. Maybe I need to hire someone to help me make sure I have everything. Anyways, here we go. Goes wide for the first turn. Has a decent second turn, but he gave up too much on the front end of the track. And he will get a time of 11.53. Up next, Ashley Stanford. Megalodon. Nice turn. But messes up right there. She goes extremely wide. She's not going to be able to get a big comeback in time. And she will get a time of 12.86. Up next, Mark Hall and Raminator. Nice turn. Beautiful run. Runs into the wall and will get a time of 10.71. Up next, Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. In my opinion, the worst Gravedigger driver in 2025. But that's just my opinion. Hate on me all you want. The odds of her ever getting a World Final Championship are extremely low, especially with this race she's doing. Like, she just did it so bad. And we'll get a time of 12.55. Up next, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. In my opinion, Devin Winfield should have made it to the World Finals. There was no reason why he should be in LCQ. Because he gets a good race right now, and he even had a good 2025. He came in second during the tour. So I don't know how he did not make the World Finals. He gets a time of 10.93, by the way. Qualification for World Finals should be based off of points, by the way. That's how I would do it. Up next, Cody Associated I forgot that Cody got this driving Monster Energy now. Be right back. Alright, here's the Monster Energy, and just look at how this thing looks. It is incredible. Man, if this was a real Monster Energy, I would want to see this. Even though Monster Energy is one of my least favorite trucks. But this is still awesome. And I just did the smoke thing. I mean, look at the shocks on this thing. It's a beauty. But you wanna know what isn't a beauty? Cody's race that he just had. A time of 11.72. Up next, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Gets extremely close to the wall, which will cost him, and he literally bumps the wall right there. And he will get a time of 12.48. Very disappointing run. And our last competitor in the racing competition, Tony Ellis and Thunder Wars. Your current points leader here in this tour. But my god, he is fumbling so bad in this racing competition. And that was horrible. He did not even get a time. And that means your racing winner is Mark Hall in Raminator. What a racing competition as we move on to freestyle. Great day for the independents, as 3 of them actually got first, second, and third. here in the racing competition. Up first in freestyle is Kirk Kramer and Hotsy. I didn't even start the timer, bro. Really? I am fumbling so bad recently. Well, I do this every event, so whatever. Basically an average freestyle as Kirk Kramer is putting on. And that is time. Up next, Ashley Stanford, Megalodon. Starts to run sideways. Made for a pretty cool save. Stanford actually got a good freestyle this past Sunday in Austin. As he gets a nice two-wheel trick. She even had a backflip. I believe it was her first backflip. I don't quite know. And she gets a nice save. She might be looking to go for another one. Barely gets it. Another save. Already 2 trucks in, and we already got a backflip into the save. I mean, the saves is one thing, but she gets another one. As her time is up, she moves into first. Great run. Up next, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Having a good run. See if she can add more to the table. Look at that. Will she be able to save this? Probably not. She did not save it in the required time limit though. So we have to shut her off. She will move into second, by the way. Up next, Tony O's Thunderworth. They got that truck back and ready for freestyle after that disappointing racing. Go. And immediately combos it, literally one jump into the run. And, oh my goodness, not even a score for, oh, and I reset it. He did not get one score. He DNF'd. He did not do it in 15 seconds. Tony O's is having a bad day today. After doing amazing last round, he's just doing horrible. Man, come on, Tony. Up next, Tim Hall Jr. Drastic Attack. This is not Tony's night, guys. Hopefully he can do better next round. Went for a stoppy attempt. Of course it failed because of course I had to get the timer as well. But it's gonna go for it again. Having some shifting malfunction. But what can Tim Hall Jr. do? Tim Hall Jr.'s shifter is doing so bad, but he gets a great save. He's having so much trouble shifting. Well, it looks like he's gotten it worked out. Completely sends that truck sideways, and it makes for another cool little save. Are we about to get another backflip? The second one of the night? Not much better than Ashley Sanford's backflip. And another great save. Oh man, just completely destroys that truck. And he just tries to swing it into a donut for these last few moments with the fans before he has to go back to the pits. And it looks like that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go back to the pits. But that will move him into first. Up next, Cody Saucier, Monster Energy. It's hard on the back, but immediately goes into a stoppie. And look at the amount of control he has over it. A lot of you may think that this is easy, but no. When you're in the driver's seat, it is difficult, and he just failed it. Wait a minute, maybe not. He's back on all fours. Huge error. Another backflip attempt. That's literally the worst one we've seen it so far. But he makes a good save. And for another stoppie attempt. The shifter is messing up both Cody Saucier and Tim Hall Jr. But Cody Saucier just sends it. And what a good way to go out with a crash. And he will move into third. Up next, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Shifter broke again. What is up with the shifter today? Completely sends that truck sideways. Can he get a save? Yes, he can. I thought there was something broken with the rear, but it looks like he is fine in the rear. I don't really see anything that would be breakage as of right now. But the more he puts hard hits onto the back, the more it's gonna break. And the more likely I'll end up seeing it is he gets a perfect backflip. That was a picture perfect backflip. Even got a little wheelie after that. Huge air. Sends it on the side of the rear again. And look at this. This insane control over these 12,000-pound monster trucks. He moves into fourth. And our last competitor, Mark Hahn Raminator. Not the best stoppie, but it was effective. As he loses the hood. And what do we have going on here? A little wheelie? Sky wheelie, I guess? Big air. It looks like he's dealing with some rear steer issues. Yeah, he's definitely dealing with some rear steer issues. Can he get a save? Yes, he can. That was probably the best save we've seen, as the rear steer is still locked up. And that is time. And he will move into fifth, which means your freestyle winner is Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. What a great show we had here tonight. And get ready for round 3.